That's crazy. Back online. That's crazy. What's up, Royal Blue? Let's see if this gonna work. All right, let's see if this gonna work now. Got everything logged in, everything done right. Let's see if it's gonna work now. All right, everybody, I'm back. How y'all doing? Not sure. What's up, Dark Knight? Royal Blue. You say they not sending out my notification. That shadow ban is real. If you guys don't know, the shadow ban is real. So it is what it is. I'll just keep on going until it lives. Uh okay. So I'm just shocked at this right here. They rewrote everything. Okay, that's at least it's still in my what you call it. Something went wrong. Refresh. What the freaking hell? Yeah, this is too crazy. Lollipops. Lollipops. Oh, okay, let me. What's up, Kathleen? Happy autumn, you know it. Hey, everybody, what's going on? I'm gonna try to go and hit this thing hard and fast because I don't know why they messing up. I'm looking at it on here. I don't know why they're giving me a hard time. I ain't saying nothing as extreme as all the other YouTubers. All right, so y'all can hear me though. Let's get that out of the way. Y'all can hear me pretty good. Royal Blue said someone said they was reporting me yesterday. Well, I don't think I said anything wrong yesterday. I don't care. I don't care. I'll let body say it, Kamala. Oh god. All right, let's get into it. The trolls are in this bitch today, so Troll, y'all got it. All right. So everybody, we're going to talk about today, getting into the ancestor prayer. We're going to talk about a word called the wends. The wends is spelled Wends. That's the actual word. You got to say it twice. You got to say both words to create the meaning. It's called the wends. Let me get to it. Yeah. So so when we talk about the winds, and I'm going to give you the textbook dictionary of it, uh, so you guys can understand where we're coming from. The textbook dictionary of winds, Wends, uh, it's the frustration of not enjoying an experience as much as you should. The frustration of enjoying an experience as much as you should. Well, people, let's talk about that because this is something that we're going through right now as a people. This is what's keeping us trapped in this emotional bondage that we have on this rock, on this planet, in our relationships, in our religious orders, in our jobs, in our homes. See, when I was growing up, we was taught to. Oh yeah, I don't know about the moderator. Uh, in our job, hold on, y'all. Let me get started. I think Royal Blue, since I don't have any moderators in here, let me see, can I make you a moderator today on this channel? Let me see. Let me see. It says moderator. I don't know. Y'all gotta forgive me. They've been rocking me up for a while. I don't even know how to damn do the shit. Is it as okay? Add as moderator. Here we go. All right. So I think you're a moderator now, Royal Blue. I don't know. I tried it. Let's see what happened. All right. So I never knew a troll could distract me. I've never knew. I like them, but I thank you guys for keeping it up because I don't look at the comments while I'm talking generally. But back to the thing. So the wins, the frustration of not enjoying an experience as much as you should. See, back in the day when we was young, we was told to, to live life to the fullest. Everybody told us those type of things. You need to go out, you need to live life to the fullest, you need to do this. But as kids, we didn't understand. To us, that was playtime. That was just something to do. But as I grow up and I realize by us not taking our parents or the elders' advice on living life to the fullest, we never learned how to really get over the wins. Now, if we want to break down the wins as far as a religious aspect, let's think about it. You have people that go to church every Sunday, go to mass every Sunday, 7 Day Adventist, whatever. They go to their religious place of worship. And while they're at their religious place of worship, they're too busy looking at Sarah, Jake, and James without even understanding what the preacher is saying about the word that they're preaching. They're not basking in the ambience of the glory of Jesus or the glory of Ada, Buddha, whoever the hell they are worshiping in whatever temple they're in. They're not living that experience to its fullest. Now, in between the preaching, the dancing, the singing, the talking, and this is in a religious order, religious housing, building, whatever, you get a whiff of, I'm here, I'm enjoying it. The music may hit you, you may get up shouting, speaking in tongues, hula, hula, gula, gula, gula. But then that dies down 15 to 30 seconds later, or you may have like nowadays in in the younger generation, but what we're experiencing now, we have a sound bite on TikTok or Instagram, and we live in the moment of that sound bite. That, oh, I just can't take another hurt, or God is preparing a place for you, and it stands out like this. Now that's the only lived experience we have. We don't listen to the entire message no more. Because listening to the entire message, well, not listening to the entire message is what gives us the wins. Because we're not fully engulfed in the situation, circumstance at hand. Now, I'm going to keep it on religious housing, religious building, religious orders right now for the sake of it, because I want you guys to get it. It's going to get a little more deep because I want you guys to understand that this is something that your ancestors dealt with, that they had to endure. You don't. You can really immerse yourself in what it is that you want to do for you. Now, when we go back to this religious order, the religious houses, we're taught to be on autopilot. We're gonna go to mosque on the day of mosque. We're gonna go to church on the day of church. We're gonna go to the temple on the day of temple. We're gonna do everything in a set boundary goal that we're supposed to do. We're not excited to get dressed up for church anymore. We're not excited to go to mosque anymore. We're not excited to go to temple anymore. And by me being a Southern folk magic practitioner, a spiritualist versus a religious personality, sometimes I don't even get excited to go in my closet and meditate and pray. I just be on autopilot. Oh, okay, I know today is Thursday, it's 2 o'clock. I need to go in there and do my, my prayers, my chants, my blessing. And it be so shallow and pedantic to the fact that I realized, like, did I really do it? But I did it, so that counts. I put a little bit of energy towards it, so that makes sense. But I wasn't fully immersed into what I was supposed to be doing in that prayer closet. And here it is, I'm wondering why I'm not getting my blessings, why I'm not getting my comeuppance, why I'm not getting the gains that I want from all the positive energy I'm pouring into this universe. Listen to me good. Some of y'all go into y'all places of religion and you guys not even getting the full effect of what that religious energy is supposed to do for you because you're too busy living out the smaller spurts of it versus immersing yourself into it. Now let me give you an analogy. I really hate analogies, believe it or not. I just like to give them because that will help people understand. So let's give you an analogy. When you go to a pool, a swimming hole, a pool, a lake, the ocean, the beach, if you don't get your ass all the way in that water, did you really go to the beach? Or did you just stick your toe in there? Did your ankles get wet? Did you just splash a little water? Did you get the full feeling of having that cool water touch your skin and then turn body temperature? And then now you're feeling good and you're waving. And then now when you get out the water, the sun beating on you, the salt done cleaned you, done healed your sores. Did you get that full experience? Can you say you actually went to the beach? I visited the beach. I saw some water. I visited that lake. I splashed in the water. I visited that swimming hole, that pool. I splashed in the water. But did you dive in? See, this is when you get the feeling of the winds. Because after that moment is over, you like, man, I could have done so much more. I could have done so much more. Damn, I wish I would have got my hair wet and washed my hair. I wish I would have prayed to the ocean spirits to heal me of what's going on or to cleanse me. I wish I could have did so much more. I should have done so much more. And all that I wish I could have, would have, should have is what we call the wins. Not experiencing something in its fullness and getting frustrated about it. Now, I done did the whole religious thing and I done gave you the analogy of the religious thing by using water. Let's get into relationship energy. Rock with me, people. Some of us meet some great damn people in our life. Some of us meet some people that's so beautiful, so sexy, so attractive. Boy, we can't even stop looking at them. We can't even think far as our goddamn nose before our face. We just, oh my God, that person is everything. Blind us. Then when we sit up there and we put our Mac down, we put our game, we go and get her, and we go and get him, whatever you flavor. And we get that person, and that person is directly beside us. And now we get all jealous and defensive. We get all clingy, and as a matter of fact, I want it right now energy. So you're not enjoying that person anymore. You're enjoying the idea of what that person can be to you. And when you enjoy the idea of what that person can be to you, are you really enjoying that person? Maybe that went over some of your head. Maybe that didn't make no sense. Maybe that shook you. Let me drop it down. When the universe sends you your person and you damn well got your person, y'all done did the screwing. Y'all done did all the loving. Y'all done did the dating. Y'all done did all that. Y'all hugged up, booed up, whatever. Y'all looking good. People complimenting you. The universe has sent you that which you really wanted. You turn around and you said, in my mind, I'm not going to deal with what I got in front of me. I'm going to deal with a future aspect of what I desire. I'm going to deal with how I want it to be. I'm going to imagine myself in the sense that this person right here in front of me, I got that. It's an anchor. But instead of enjoying that person, I'm going to think about what we should have in the future. And then when that relationship falls, that person decide they can't take it no more, they leave you. Now you get that energy of the wins. I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Maybe I should have paid more attention to him. Maybe I should have paid more attention to her. Maybe I should have listened to what him or her had to say about how they was feeling. Maybe I should have respected. That shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's the wins. That's it. WENDS. That's the wins. If you got, how many of you guys are experiencing that right now in your life, in your marriage, in your job? Not totally immersing yourself in the situation at hand does so much damage to your mental, to your ego, to your attitude. Let me carry on because I want you guys to get it. I thought about this a lot, people, and I want you guys to get it. And I'm going to put it back on relationship and couples right here because this is important. So again, the universe has sent you that thing you wanted. Has sent you that thing you got on your dream board. Has sent you that thing. The universe has answered your prayers. God, source, whatever, has answered your prayers and put you in direct alignment, which that what you was calling for. It may not be Will Smith, but it could be a motherfucking Dominican that look like Will Smith. But he has put you in the direct line of sight of what your affection is. But instead of you enjoying instead of you enjoying that energy for what it is at that moment, you constantly wishing and hoping for more. And you're frustrating yourself because it's not falling into the idea that you have for it. But that's not what the universe had for you or that person. You asked, send me that man, send me that woman that I want. Send me the object of my affection, send me my desire. The universe did that. It's up to you to say, okay, I'm going to enjoy this experience for what it is in hopes that it could turn into what I want it to be. And when it don't, and that shit back up from you, now you got the wins. People, all I'm trying to say is you need to start living in the now. You need to start enjoying what it is you got in your hand now. That situation, that moment, that energy, look at it. Enjoy it right now. Stop sitting up there saying, oh, if I can't have what I want from this situation right now, it's all the shit. It's all pot. Or frustrating yourself because what you want from that situation is not what's being given to you right now. There's a lot of stuff I want out of life. I learned on my healing journey, I learned that I can't sit up here and be so selfish and so egotistical and so arrogant that if I join, and I'm just going to use my organization, only thing I wanted to be ever in life is a Sigma man. I didn't have a desire to be nothing else. Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, baby, that's me all day long. I get into Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. My mindset is in the first 3-4 months, first year, I didn't enjoy the fraternity. I was too busy trying to see how can I become a president? How can I get a position? How can I gain respect, renown, authority? I didn't live the life of a Sigma man because I was too busy trying to overcome where it was I started, trying to get to the end result without knowing the goddamn politics of the motherfucker. Can I truly say I'm a Sigma man in that energy? I'm just being transparent. I had to be humble and had to learn fraternity life. I had to learn who my friends are, allies were, people who didn't mess with me. I had to enjoy the camaraderie of it. Now I can say, I don't want no damn position. It's too much work to it. Now I can enjoy meeting my brothers, hanging out, hugging, loving. You know, we doing it up. Meeting my sister, my Zeta sisters, and enjoying the energy of them. When you don't immerse yourself into what it is that you got going on right then and there in that moment, you do your mind, your ego, and your heart a disservice, people. Now, I'm finna talk about the three-letter word that everybody so afraid of. Everybody's so afraid of, but I'm finna bring it to your asses, and I want you guys to be sad. I want you guys to get upset. I want you guys to report and ban this channel if you got to. Because I'm gonna talk about it. I'm done. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about ice. We're gonna call it ice. Some of you guys can't even make love to your person properly because you're too busy not living in the moment. And after the deed is done, you're too busy hoping and wishing and praying that you did something different. Let me say that again. Some of you guys have ruined great moments of intimacy with your partner because you can't live in the moment. Baron, what you talking about? I always bring it when I show up. I'm a sexual person by 3D, baby. I'm here. Are you? I'm guilty of it. When you and that person decide to be intimate and you lay down with that person, 90% of the time we don't even look our person in the face. We don't do no changing up positions. We get on there and we doing a stroke. We thinking about something else. We thinking about what we saw on Pornhub. We thinking about our exes. We thinking about something that's not in that moment until it's time for you to look down and brace yourself. And I'm talking from a man point of view. I don't know what women think in their mind. I'm 100% a man, heterosexual man. So I'm not going to speak for women. So brothers, I'm talking to you on this one right here. Our mind go to every and anything else. We go to future plan. We even get frustrated and scared at times. Oh man, what if I get her pregnant? And then we got to hold back. We got to prep for the nut. We got to do all this stuff right here. Did we live in the moment? Did we really understand how that woman's body was moving? Did we understand how her muscles was gyrating? Did we feel the vibration from her thighs? Did we taste her sweat? Did we look at our eyes and see them dilated? Did we really interact with our person while we was doing it? Or were we looking for some shit in the future? And then when the deed is done, we frustrated because we could have did so much more. Man, I could have flipped her over. I could have took her up and through there. I could have asked for this. I could have went a little slow. I could have adjusted my stroke game to give her more pleasure or at least to make me feel like a man. See, I'm just gonna be transparently and talk to you guys because some of you guys out here not getting it. Some of you guys are so busy with the after effect of the experience that you done had, you get the wins. And you don't know why you got this feeling of like, damn, I'm depressed. I could have done more. And you're sad. You're disgruntled. Now you got to put your bravado back on. Man, that ain't nothing but a big boy. It's multiple out here. Oh, the next time I could do this. Rah, 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 rah. When only thing you had to do is focus on that situation in that moment, with your person that allowed you to lay down with them. In the past, a full transparency here, people, because I need you guys to get it. And if I when I talk and if some of my shortcomings show up, by all means, use it against me. I'm running for fucking president of the United States in a couple of years. Use it against me. I don't mind. I said it. It's out there. I had a few lovers in my day. Just a few. One or two. They say, why are you so passionately intent? Why do you bring it like that, man? And I didn't know nothing about the word called the wins, and I didn't know the frustration of not living in the moment or in that energy there. I say that's all I know how to do. I don't know how to be nothing else. My lover at the time was like, well, you giving too much. You're doing too much. I can't take that type of shit. I can't take the attention. I never had that type of attention put on me. And I told him, I say, hey, I just want to live in the moment. I say, because I respect this moment more so than what it could be. I say, you could wake up tomorrow and hate the hell out of me. I could say something to you that offend you right after we get done. And you could say, I ain't got nothing to deal with this dude no more. I say, but while we're in the throes of this right here, this is all I got with you. This is how I see you from here on out in this moment, during this action. So I ain't got no choice but to bring it. She couldn't understand that. She said I was doing too much. So I got tired of that. If you ain't gonna meet my energy, I need to let you go. Because now your frustration is trickling down and it's browbeating my ego. Because I know I just put in work. I know I was attentive. So I had to let that go. I get a call later on from that person saying, man, I missed that. When we could hook up, baby, I don't double back. That's something I can't do. It's just a code. I'm not going to go backwards and give you that same energy and that passion again. Because you couldn't take it then, sure the fuck you ain't going to take it now. I was in that energy long before I even knew this word. Why did I tell you guys that? Some of you guys have the partner God, Jesus, the universe, the source has sent to you, but you can't live in the moment. And you get frustrated because the idea of what you want after the fact is not in front of your face right now. Am I making sense? I ain't making sense. Did I shock you? Did I shock you? I'm gonna give you the textbook definition again. Y'all may freak you out. The frustration of not enjoying, the frustration of not enjoying an experience as much as you should. Why do we always got to try to control people, places, and things? Let's get off relations. I think I done hit that motherfucker hard enough. No pun intended. I should have been a comedian, y'all. That's what I really wanted to do, but I'm a spirit man. So now let's get on personal objects, places, and things. Stuff that we own. Cell phones, cars, all that. Do you know I got a brand new cell phone? I had the same type of cell phone for like a year and a half. It cracked, so I got a new one. Had to reset and do all that stuff over again. How many of you guys know that your phone got so many damn features? I'm on YouTube hours at a day looking at all the damn things this Samsung phone can do. You can features the camera different. It got 3 cameras. I just take a picture. You can do all kind of stuff. AI could do stuff, technology to it. We can do so much stuff with these phones, but we only use our phone for a little bit. We only use a little bit of features of our cell phones, computers, cars. We only use it for certain things. But when you dive deep into it and you immerse yourself into that technology, that person, place, or thing, you begin to say, damn, this bitch got some features. I need to really sit up here and take time and work these buttons. I need to understand, work these programs, these systems. Because when the phone break and you ain't got it no more, you begin to sit up there and like, damn, I could have did so much. When the new phone come out, the iPhone, the 10,000, I think they own now. When that come out, you guys still haven't learned how to work the iPhone goddamn 13. But now they on the iPhone 10,000, and that's what you need. When the iPhone 13, if you open up the programs and do what you got to do to it, you make it work just as good as that. And then you get frustrated because now you got a $1,000 nut to crack with that phone, and you were like, man, I could have just used that phone, and because now I'm making a $60 a month payment on a phone. And in hindsight, now you got the wins. Because, man, I should have enjoyed that phone. That phone was a good phone. It wasn't broke. It wasn't locking up and freezing. But now you get the wins about your phone. Same thing when you go and trade in your car. You just wanted a new car because you didn't even experience what the hell you got. So now you trade in that car, and then you get a new car. It's all shiny. And then you realize you got a payment. Insurance go up, everything. Now you look at that old car, man, that car wasn't a bad car. I just was making a rash movement. I didn't enjoy that car. I ain't even live in that car. I ain't never pressed the button to start the bitch up without me being in it. And half of the new cars got that feature now. I ain't never set it to where press the button to where I sit in and I press a button and it conform to my seat. The mirrors all changed to everything. I ain't got to do nothing but wait 3 seconds and drive it the fuck off without adjusting it. Why am I telling you this about person, place, and thing, personal objects? It's called the wins. That's a little bit of frustration. That's a little bit of regret if you don't know it. Mm-hmm. I'm just looking at this. Yeah, people. This word is important. It's called the wins. WENDS. The frustration of not enjoying an experience as much as you should. Notice the key thing say should. That means past tense all day. That means that you will never get that moment again. It's gone. It's out of here. You'll never get it again. Let's talk about our place of employment, our jobs, how we make our money. A lot of us are content creators nowadays. A lot of us are in sales. A lot of us, yeah, we still work regular jobs in servitude, hotels, warehousing, real estate. We still do that. But when it come down to that, and you're working your job, some of y'all can't stand what the fuck you do. Some of y'all can't stand what the fuck you do, and then you get mad at the person on the job who enjoys that job and enjoys living in that moment and enjoys doing what it do. I for one, have been guilty of this. I called these people coons. I called them dummies. I called them everything else in the book. Man, why you sitting up here working for the white man? Get your own business, man. Why you sitting up so happy to come? They could fire you tomorrow. I done talk down to people like that. Man, you need to prep yourself. And the little happy man or woman come now, I'm gonna make sure I do the best job. I'm gonna make sure I do the best thing. This is what I want to do. I want to be this forklift driver. I want to make sure I unload these trucks in the time it matters. I want to make sure I motherfucking bust all these tables. I want to make sure all my paperwork is right, my emails are sent, and they satisfied, deep down inside, satisfied with what they're doing, their place of employment. And I'm looking at them like, the cat just don't know. It come time for that person to get laid off and fired. Do you think they get upset? They sit up there, man, I learned so much at this motherfucker. I could take that shit and go somewhere else and do the same thing. They just got that. They not frustrated. But when we didn't put our all into that job, that place of business, that place of work, and they lay us off, we take it as a personal insult. Man, I came in this bitch and bust my ass every day. I gave them 20 years of doing everything. They couldn't, if they need me to work overtime, I did. You might have, forcefully. But did you immerse yourself in that job, your job performance, your job duties? Oh, I'm going to tell it. I'm unpopular today. Call me unpopular Baron, but call me Mr. Petty Bones at the same time because I don't give a damn. Did you immerse yourself into the experience of the work you were supposed to do that man was paying you for? You half-assed it, and if you didn't half-ass it, you did just enough. I'm guilty of it. I made supervisor working in a warehouse. Warehouse manager. 3 different warehouses in my life. Warehouse manager. Made good money. I did the bare goddamn minimum, kept the doors open, kept everything right. I could have done more. I could have cut costs. I could have enjoyed my time there, except I didn't want to talk to nobody. I got my little coffee and sat in the corner. Hey man, we got a truck out here. I'll be out there. I made the truck drivers wait in the warehouse because I had a chip on my shoulder and I didn't want to immerse myself in the experience of that job. And then when I went to another job, I carried that same attitude. And here it is. I'm sitting up here asking spirit, man, I need more money. I need more responsibility. But are you being a good steward of what God put in front of you? Then after it's all done, that man done fired you, laid you off, or chose another candidate over you. You sit up there and you say, man, if I just would have came to work on time, man, if I just would have made sure the kids was okay and I could have got there, if I just would have made sure that daycare bill was paid, if I just did this, I could have put a little bit more effort into that job and turned it into a career. It's unpopular. I get it. This is an unpopular topic. Because what this word does, the wins, it turns the blame back on you. That you didn't do your best in that moment. You didn't fulfill your agreement in that moment. Whether that's laying down with your partner, whether that's working on a job, whether that's being a great parent to your children, whether children being a great child to your parent. We get so frustrated in hindsight because we didn't do the work we needed to do. And then we take it out on everybody else. We get frustrated when somebody call us out on our shit. You laying down with your partner, baby, that you could have treated my body a little bit better. What you trying to say? I ain't a good lover? Your boss, hey, you can do a little bit more, man. I'm just gonna give you what you pay me for. You going to your church and your temple. You could have praise danced, or you could have joined the deacon board, the minister board, or congregation, the ward board, whatever. And man, I come here to hear the word. I ain't come here to work. Totally disavowing the situation. And then when that thing is gone out your life, now you're sitting up here saying what you shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's the wins. That's frustration setting in. I could have done more. Now I'm finna break it down to the most basic understanding of you people. Listen to me good. I'm finna break it down to the most basic. And if you guys can't get it now, ain't no help for you. Don't call on Jesus, Buddha, Allah, or source. This is basic. A plate of food. A plate of food. Whatever a dish that you enjoy, a bowl of chili, spaghetti, a nice steak and potatoes, a nice piece of asparagus for our vegans out there. No vegan tacos over here, they horrible. Just jiving, y'all. Most of us get our plates of food in front of us and we don't stop to savor the mother sucker. Y'all see where I'm going with this? I want you to understand the wins. And I'm putting it down on our most basic essential. Some of us get a plate of food in front of us. We go to our nice Spanish bodega, and we know they got the pork that's seasoned good. We know they got that chicken with the szechuan sauce on it, with the powder that turn it red or pink or orange a little bit. I don't know. Szechuan. I don't know. I just like the motherfucking flavor. We get up there and we get our plate and we about to eat. And it tastes so good, we gobbling it. We gobbling. Cutting that steak, we not savoring nothing. Then when that meal is over, we sit down there like, man, I should have ate that thing a little slower. I wonder what sauce they got in it. I wonder how they make that rice so fluffy but shiny at the same time. In hindsight, we're frustrated because we want some more. Then we go back and get another plate. We go back and get more, more, more. Now we're overeating, trying to live out an experience. And we overeat because of frustration. Get engulf ourselves, immerse ourselves in the moment. That plate of food we was eating in the first place. We're trying to figure out what we could have done different, but we end up doing the same thing, and that causes us to overeat. Am I making sense to you? Now rock with me here. If I'm not making sense, tell me. I was taught, my mom used to tell me, boy, don't eat so fast. Couldn't wait to get out and play. Gobble down my little rice and boiled chicken and whatever the hell, peas, lima beans, whatever the hell she cooked on that day. I wanted to get outside and play outdoors or play video games or talk on the phone to my little honey. So I gobble it down quick. It get in my stomach. I'm full for 5-10 minutes. After that, come nighttime, 2-3 hours done passed, my brain haven't registered that I've eaten properly. So now I go back in that kitchen. Now I need to fix me a bologna sandwich. I need to fix me another bowl of that shit. So now I'm increasing the calories. Now I'm trying to get the experience, but guess what I do? I gobble it down real quick because now my body say I'm hungry. I need food. We frustrated with the simple fact that we didn't savor our meal. I'm breaking it down to the most basics. It's a little bit more to this eating the meal, because eating a meal is where the winds start to set in, people, whether you know it or not. Eating a simple meal, something we do 2 to 3 times a day. A meal. And this is the precursor to frustration for everything in your life. Weight gain, rushing, needing more time. A simple meal. I studied this word on my end. This is what I feel is the key point to it. So let's break it down. Let's say we set a time to eat dinner. Everybody got a time. 6, 6 in the evening, 5:30 in the evening. Some people work late, so they get home, they eat at night. They cook for the kid. Everybody eating 10:30 at night. Ain't no shame in it. I done been there too. Some people got to work late and they got to prep that food and it got to be cooked thoroughly. Thank you, Kathleen. So let's say no matter how late it is, you sit down and you give yourself a time frame of how long it's going to take you to eat that meal. 30 minutes. Half of us can eat our food, a big plate of food, in less than 10 minutes. You say, I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to eat this food. And you set a timer, you put a clock next to you. Turn that timer, put it on 30 minutes. You don't get up from that table for them 30 minutes. I don't care if you done ate all the food, you done burped and drank. You sit your ass down at that dinner table for 30 minutes and stare at that plate, stare at them rolls, stare at the pot on the stove. You stare at it for 30 minutes, you don't move, even if you finish your food early. You know what you just did? You just immerse yourself in the moment of eating. Do you think after you done sat at that table for 30 minutes looking at an empty plate, your brain gonna tell you I need to eat again? It's gonna be like, man, I'm done. I don't even want to look at this motherfucking table no more. You've gotten the you've gotten the full experience of the meal. But if we sit up there and we eat that burger, hit them fried, and everything done in less than 10 minutes, you're gonna go and you're gonna come back, and 2, 3 hours later, you're gonna want another burger. You're gonna want something else to eat. Cause now you got regret that you didn't savor it. Hell, you don't even taste the food no more. This is the wins. I'm teaching myself how to defeat it. You see this? I got some tea in here. Tea. I drink it slow. It's cool now. I don't like it hot, hot, hot. I like it just room temperature. I can guzzle it down and be done. Move on. But I sip it and I give myself an hour to finish a cup of cold tea. Why? Why do you think I do it? Because if I'm focused on this cup of cold tea, I don't need to go get no soda. I don't need to put anything else in my body because I still have to finish this. I have to enjoy this. I have to be immersed in the moment of this. So my brain is going to say, you don't need shit else. You just drunk this. Work. Do something. But if I was to drink this right here, gulp it down, I haven't quenched my thirst. It's going to quench it for the moment. But then I'm going to burp and I'm going to get that same feeling. I need to drink some more. I'm going to go get another sugary soda. I'm going to go get another bottle of water. I'm going to go do something to quench that because I got the wins. I'm frustrated that I didn't enjoy that water or that I didn't get the full effect of that water that I supposed to. That soda that I supposed to. That meal I supposed to. But when I do my tea, I'm sipping it. The cup halfway. I'm immersing myself in the experience of drinking that tea. Y'all getting what this means, the wins. Y'all getting it yet? The frustration of not enjoying an experience as much as you should have. Meaning you're going to always want to do it again. If God give me the strength, the pleasure to give me what I desire, something to drink, I'm going to take my time and enjoy it. If God give me the grace of giving me the pleasure of a meal, I'm going to take my time and enjoy it. If God give me the pleasure of bringing me a partner that I desire, I'm going to take my time and enjoy it. I don't want no regrets when I get done. I don't want no, I could have done more. Because it's the experience for me. And when I say it's the experience for me, that means I don't have to go back and relive it. I don't have to go back and take chances. I'm an older man. I don't need to go do no jitterbug shit no more. Because I done experienced. When I'm 60 and 70, I'm not gonna develop the wins. I'm gonna be like, man, I lived every life to the fullest. I experienced eating the pizza, an authentic pizza in Italy when I went there. I experienced first class and I didn't just look around and look at everything. I laid back, I kicked my foot up, I asked for a cocktail, I asked for a hot towel, I took my shoes off on the plane, I relaxed, baby. I experienced it so I don't have to sit up there. Man, we rode first class. I didn't even get to enjoy it. I got a new motorcycle. I drive it once a week, people. I ain't got nowhere to go. I drive that motherfucker in a circle around the city once a week. Because I want to feel the vibration. I want to enjoy it. Because if it ever come a day I can't ride it no more, I ain't got no regret. I'm not going to have the wins that I let a bike go. It's just not my time to be on the bitch no more. But I enjoyed every moment of it. A lot of y'all going to y'all graves with regret in the winds because you guys are frustrated that you didn't live life the way you should have. You're staying cooped up in relationships that ain't right for you. You're staying dealing with people that's toxic and sycophants. You're sitting up there trying to heal and help and protect people who don't give a fuck about their own life. And then when they die, I should have done more. I'm frustrated with the situation that of death. I should have done more. I could have done more. No, you couldn't. You should have enjoyed that person while you had them. You should take solace in knowing the fact that you did everything in your power to make that person a better person, to save that person life, soul, whatever. And if that person still decide to check out, exit, reset, whatever, enjoy the process, enjoy the memory that you did your part. It's when we turn our backs on things and not enjoying the moment that we have our frustration. So two things I say the winds can get into your life. Two things: a relationship and food. These are the only two things that the winds really dog you the hell out. The relationship you form with people and the experience you make with them, and the relationship and experience you have with your food. This is the start. This is where the frustration set in, because these are two things that we as humans need. The enjoyment of that. And if we can't form the enjoyment of that, what else can make a difference in our life? I don't give a damn about this phone. I don't give a damn about that car because I'm not happy in my relationship. I haven't had a good meal in a while. I haven't had a relaxing sleep in a while because I'm worried about a relationship, or I'm worried about where my next plate of food gonna come from. Come on now, people, let's think. Y'all smarter than this now. We not just gonna do 3 seconds. We need to do 10 years. The wins. WENDS. The wins. 2 words. So let me give you let me give you where this word come from. Maybe you'll understand. So the Wends was a group of people. Okay, the Wends was a group of people from Germany, in the Germanic area back in the day. They was conquered by the Germans. They was conquered by the Germans, and then when Germany gave them citizenship and allowed them to be free, they stayed in their close knit community. They didn't explore anything Germanic. They didn't enjoy the lifestyle, the planes, or the houses, or the benefits of being in that area or whatever. They stayed in that close knit community till they died out. Then their descendants was like, "You telling me we had all of this damn land that we could have cultivated, that we could have started a culture on, that we could have did something to reclaim our identity, but we stayed, we were standoffish." How many people know cultures like that? That only deal with themselves, that don't take advantage of the territory that they're in. I'm finna throw a monkey bone in your goddamn plan right now. How many of y'all got a house y'all live in, and y'all ain't even went in the other rooms in the bitch and sat down for 20 to 30 minutes just taking in that room? I'm gonna be transparent, people. I have a whole living room in there. I have a whole living room. I was working so much, I wasn't enjoying my own house. I had furniture. Well, I got furniture, all that brand new couches, never sat in it. Kids couldn't sit in it, none of it. It wasn't until I stopped working and started my own business and I had extra time on my hand. And I say, damn, I'm familiar with my bed. I'm familiar with my office. I'm familiar with my car. I say, let me go sit in the living room and watch TV. Turned the TV on. I had to program the TV. I'm like, damn, I done had the TV for 3 years. Ain't you telling me I ain't programming? Sat on my couch. Damn, this couch soft. It's nice. Firm to the back, just like I like it. Damn, I like this couch. Damn, look at this rug. Man, it feel good to the toes. I had a whole room that I never sat in for years. Was I truly living in that house? And what if that house would have burnt down? I would have said, man, I had a nice sofa in that thing. I had a nice microwave in that thing. I had a whole TV. Knowing you ain't never watching TV, you're frustrated because the product is gone, but you never wanted to experience it. That's called the wins. You take a family who done lived in their house, 5, 6 bedroom house, family in and out that motherfucker, day in, day out. The mom, the grandmama, everybody got a key. Grandkids got a key. They come, they enjoying it. Something happened to that house, it burnt down. No one of the people say they'll cry. But we had some good memories in that house. Yes, we did. We need to rebuild. Me, if this house burnt down, man, God damn, I done lost that. I'm pissed off. Damn, now I got to go get another one. No real memories. No real enjoyment. Now I got the wins on something I didn't even give a damn about. Something that I just used to sleep and eat in. Y'all getting it? Y'all getting what the wins is now? The frustration of not enjoying an experience as much as you should. Some of y'all not even enjoying your own damn house and you live there. Some of y'all not enjoying various rooms in your house. How many of y'all go take a shit in the second bathroom just cause? I know your parents, your master bedroom, you go take a shit in your own bathroom. How many of y'all go take a shit in the kids' bathroom? How many of y'all go take a piss in the kids' bathroom? How many of y'all go sit in the kids' room and sit on their bed when they not home? And this is my daughter room. She an artist, I see. She need to wash them clothes. How many of y'all do that? Go in your son's room. Look around. Enjoy the energy. Figure out what's going on with your kids. And when you live in the moment, you don't have to worry about if that kid's stray because you can see the signs. You can be a good parent. I hope I'm making sense to you. Hope I'm making sense. Not sitting up here trying to piss nobody off. How y'all feeling today? I'm good. This right here was real. This right here was real. We're going to sit up here and get frustrated for nothing. I'm looking at your comments, people. We got to stop frustrating ourselves for not experiencing lived moments. We got to take joy and solace in the position that we hold in life. We got to take joy and solace of the position we hold in people's lives. We have to do this. My stomach still turns. And I'm just going to say this. And if I bring a smile, and if you see me smile, just trust me, this is the most authentic and original smile I could think about this experience I had. I remember this experience I had with the woman. And when that person, it was time for that person to leave, I had tears in my eyes, but I ain't show that person. Because I was so immersed in the experience of that individual that I had no regrets. The only regret is when will I have that experience again? That's the equivalent to if my house burned down, I got to rebuild. I'm not sad. I'm scared. But I want to rebuild so I can get that experience again. People learn to live in the now. So you can look back on that experience and not have the wins. You can smile and say, that was a good time. That was a good show. That was some good energy. That person made me smile. You know, We can't sit up there and hope for something that's not here yet. We can't live an experience that's not here yet. That's called the contingency plan. Contingency plans frustrate you because then you got to worry about what's going wrong. What's going wrong? How to beat this if this go wrong? How to beat that? But when you living in this experience, you got all access to every single thing, every single moment, every single movement, fraction, thought, smell, sense, and you can react to it in real time and feel good about it. Yeah, people. The wins. Let's kick that shit out your ass. Now, when you go pray and you drive in your car, you sitting at your cubicle, you get to yourself, you call upon your ancestors, known and unknown, call upon their name, and you tell them, I know that there was times in your existence when you walked this earth, when you breathed this air. I know in times of when you existed that you couldn't do everything and you had to put shit on the back burner and you had to operate off of survival. I know it was time you had to do that. Well, I'm here to tell you that I want to live your experience. I want to give you the enjoyment of me living my life to the fullest. Me enjoying and immersing myself in this thing I call life. Something that you don't have anymore that I have because of you. I'm going to live it to the fullest. I'm going to sip this tea and break down all the elements. I'm going to make love to my person and enjoy every moment because you made this happen. And you take a little bit of my energy and thunder it back and heal what you got, the wins. And if that's what it takes for you to cross over to the next round, to get rid of that regret, that frustration that you coulda, shoulda, woulda done more, I allow you to take a portion of it, of my energy from me living, so you can be great and go on about your business and give me your blessing and protection while you're over there. How many of y'all ever thought to do that? That's what these morning prayers are designed for you to get to yourself and talk to your ancestor energy and help remove the dread and the drama, trauma, and stress that was on them when they was living. They can't do it no more. You can. It's your goddamn responsibility. I'm living for my sister. With my true spook stories, I'm living for my grandmama. Even with the relationship me and my mama had, I'm living for her because I'm Pat's boy. Regardless, I'm still Pat's boy. Y'all get it? This is what healing is, man. This is what true healing is. It ain't learning to love you. It ain't learning to love the people around you. It ain't forgiving and forgetting. It's immersing yourself in the moment and developing boundaries and a set ideology of how you want your life to be. And you tell your ancestors, this is because of you, and I thank you. Live that life through me. Witness it through my eyes. Give me a memory of who you supposed to be as I'm sitting up there running track. As I'm sitting up there eating that meal. Taste this meal with me, ancestors. I'm going to savor it and give you enough time to taste it. No more rushing. I'm talking too much. How y'all feeling today? Everything go right? Y'all get what I'm saying? I am the wild one. Appreciate you stepping in, Royal Blue. Miss Hernandez. Or Mr. Stacy is a universal name. How you doing? Amanda Tully. No, you're not. Sorry, Amanda. Oh, okay. Okay. Miss Hernandez. All right. Everybody, I'm just glad that you guys rock with this right here. ME, what's up? So, hey, I'm glad that you guys listen to me right here. Again, I think I do appreciate you guys who do get the notifications, who do come in. And again, I'm just trying to heal everybody. I'm trying to change the world. I'm trying to do what I got to do to make sure everybody is okay and great, because we got a lot of emotional trauma, a lot of baggage, a lot of hurt. And some of this hurt ain't even ours. Some of this hurt is coming from our parents, and they put their frustration and regrets on us. And I just want you guys to heal to the point where you don't have to put it on your children. You don't have to put it on your husband. You don't have to put it on your wives. You just healed and you live in the moment. And maybe by you living in the moment, you won't be so frustrated. Your partner won't be so frustrated. And then they can learn to live in the moment. And you guys can be happy, sustained, and healthy. We need to stop sitting up there trying to make contingency plans for something that don't need a contingency plan for. We make contingency plans for potential problems. In the whole situation, because we're so afraid of the political climate that's going on, and World War threes and fours and sixes and shit, that we're not enjoying the moment. We're not experiencing what it is we need to experience out of our person, out of our material objects, let alone out of our families. And this is why this word is so important. It's called the wins. Don't go to your deathbed, or don't lose a loved one, or don't sit up there and engage in a sexual activity without immersing yourself in the moment. Live, people. Enjoy life. Be great. Pray to your ancestors to come and enjoy that moment with you, because they just as frustrated. Because they seeing you live, and they seeing you not live, and they like, man, if I was alive, I would do so much more with that energy, with that time, with that talent. Let's treat our ancestors good, people, and heal them. All right, all right. Everybody, I'm finna let you go. I gotta get back on a call to another men's group. That's why I'm dressed up in my little shaka, little puku 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 energy. You know, this is the day I help out my brothers and stuff with our Monday morning talk. It's a man thing. We healing people. Women, we are healing. We are getting it together. We are making a difference. We are learning. And I'm gonna go live today again. And I'm gonna try to go live today again about 3:30. I'm gonna say 3:30 or 4 o'clock, because I got a reading to do. Right after that reading, I got my notes right here. I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna really address men. It can be taken for women, but I'm gonna address men on their healing process. So if you know a man that's that's not healed, or need to be healed, or just need a little conversation, and this is gonna be from my experience, they could take it or leave it. I want you guys to be available around by 3:30, 4 o'clock today, mainly 3:30. All right, everybody, I'm finna let you go. Uh, Everybody, I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Y'all be good. Blessings.